It was a strange sensation, but within seconds we were on the other side. As we regained our balance, the structure disappeared from sight. We were now in another time and place. We had no idea what happened to the rest of the crew.
There appeared to be no sails on the vessel, and I had no idea what the sound was.
We made our way to the starboard side, and noticed our course was taking us precariously close to sea ice.
The speed of the vessel seemed to be too fast for those dangerous waters.
We went in search of an entry point. Somebody had left a door open, so we ventured inside, and found ourselves at the top of a grand staircase.
There appeared to be a ladies' lounge at the bottom of the staircase, where we observed all the women were dressed in strange garb. The passengers were caught in some kind of time paradox.
The situation was getting stranger by the minute. It felt as if something bad was going to happen, even the music made me feel uneasy.
I saw a long boat on deck, and believe it would be a good idea to procure it, leaving the vessel to its destiny.
It seemed that when we left that vessel, we had returned to our own time. There was no evidence of sea ice in the area, which probably meant we were in southern latitudes.
That looks like our ship up ahead.
Further up the coast we came to a sheltered inlet, where we decided to land.
Our intention was to find a village or port, in hope of discovering the fate of the crew. The commander stayed with the longboat, while I went in search of a way through the dunes to higher ground. At the top of the hill, I could see smoke in the distance, and believed it was a settlement.
As we made our way to the settlement, we followed a shallow creek. The tropical landscape confirmed we were now south of the equator. It was nightfall when we arrived in Port Davis.
The dock was deserted, but there was activity in a tavern at the top of the rise, so we made our way to the establishment. We hoped to get word of the crew's whereabouts within the tavern. There were rumors that strange things had been happening in that inlet for years, and it seems our ship was not the first to be lost there.
During the many months we spent at that port, not one ship berthed at the dock. It looked like we had finished our sailing days for good. With no ships to unload, the dock remained deserted.
Did you find your crew?
We were told, when the ship ran aground, there were no survivors. In fact, not one body was ever found, they had all just disappeared.
Eventually one morning we awoke to find a ship had arrived in port, and we were able to join the crew of the Medusa, and return to England. It wasn't long before we hit bad weather, as easterly winds drove us home across the Atlantic.